Good morning, Granite Bay. I'm Jeff Howard.
And I'm Nico Saviotti.
We've got a lot of interesting stuff to inform you about.
So buckle up and let's get this first bulletin of the year started. Final report grades have been posted to HomeLink. Please note that progress reports and grades are only mailed for D's and F's. For updated grade changes, view HomeLink. Please check HomeLink often for accuracy. If you need to change any information, please complete a change of information form in the front office.
Rise Up. Jack and Justin give us a better look at Granite Bay's newest campaign, Rise Up.
I'm Mr. McLaren, and I'm the lead teacher for the PBIS committee and the Rise Up campaign. And the Rise Up campaign is a movement or a campaign that is campus-wide that encourages students to rise up to their full potential and their full abilities as a student and as a citizen. Instead of having a set of rules, which students are very used to, of don't do this and don't do that, it's a set of rules that state things positively. This is how you should be. This is how you show respect. This is how you show responsibility. You may have seen around campus there are signs that say the Rise Up campaign, and it has our 5 core beliefs, which are respect, responsibility, integrity, safety, and engagement. Respect in a classroom may look very different than respect in the gym or the learning center. Same thing with responsibility and engagement and the other things along that line. So what this is about is there's a ripple effect from the classroom to the assistant principal's offices to the counseling department. In fact, Rise Up affects all of those areas. In fact, though, it really does start with the students about here's how to be your best and here's how we can support you in being your best. Instead of being punitive, punishment, it's more formative or supporting to inspire you to be the best that you can be. The months from now, January, all the way to the end of the school year, are all going to be themed from respect all the way to engagement. So for instance, January, Respect Month. February will be Responsibility Month. And you're going to have videos and also weekly challenges for you to engage with to say, all right, what does engagement look like? And here, challenge yourself to be engaged in the lunchtime activities, or be respectful by watching the announcements every single day. And so we encourage you as a staff member and as a staff and as a set of students and assistant principals and counselors to rise up.
It wasn't called Rise Up, it's just called, we call it Viking Expectations. Or we did, they did, called it Viking Expectations. And it was a long process. It took about 1.5 years. And we started in our management group, which is leadership team. And then we took it to teachers in our vision leadership program and kind of mapped out what we want to do as students. So we have similar expectations that's on the wall over here in terms of responsibility, integrity, engagement, et cetera, for students, so a similar thing, but took it to a different level. In fact, all the incoming 9th graders on their PE shirts, you'll see that on the PE shirts, so PE shirts and clothing, that's what's required on there. You'll find it in our handbook, it's on the website. They've changed their referral system, so their referrals look a little bit different. Here's our referrals, and theirs are slightly different. We're just, Granite Bay's just revamping theirs, so it's a longer page document, it's 8 by 11 page. And it's for more redirecting students not to be as punitive, and give them opportunity to understand what behavior is expected on campus, how that impacts academics and other things as well. So it's pretty involved.
Today's Rise Up Respect Challenge is to thank a teacher today. Teachers will feel respected when you let them know you appreciate their time, effort, and expertise in all they do for Granite. National Honor Society. National Honor Society's spring applications are now available for sophomores and juniors. Pick up an application at the mandatory informational meeting in room 923 after school on January 22nd. Applications will be due on January 31st. See Miss Ireland for more information.
CSF applications now available for courses taking fall of 2013. Sophomores can now apply. Applications are available in room 652, the office, and on the school website. Bring your latest Aries grade printout, a completed application, and $10 to Mrs. Craft's room in 652. Deadline is Wednesday, January 29th, 2014. So we're having this water shortage at Folsom.
Really?
You noticed that?
I didn't notice. I noticed the lake was a little thirsty.
Yeah, well, Ryan and Zach will give us the details of how thirsty it is.
You know, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
California's water supply is currently in a 3rd year of drought. Many of us are aware that we have had a dry winter with very few rainy days and a lack of snow in the Sierras. With snowpack at just 20% of the average and Folsom Reservoir at 18% capacity, we have been asked to stop almost all outdoor watering and should begin efforts to cut indoor water use in half. It will affect not only us, but the animals and surrounding wildlife as well.
If the weather doesn't change, if we don't get the rainfall and the snowfall, the animals, and especially the fish, are going to be impacted. In the American River right now, they're dropping down the releases down to 500 feet per second, cubic feet per second, and that's makes more of water available for us later on, but it also impacts the salmon and steelhead in the river. And the salmon, the late fall run salmon, have already spawned, and dropping the river that much is going to leave a lot of their nests, the reds as they're called, high and dry. But little things make a difference. You know, individuals sometimes would feel like, well, it doesn't matter what I do, but it does. Okay, each of us doesn't have a lot of control in the big picture, but shorten your shower. Okay, that's the main place that most of us use water every day, is shorten your shower. But the main user of water in the state is agriculture, big agriculture in the valley, and they've conserved some over the years, but they're going to need to be conserving more, and they're going to be cut back. So residential use is important, but the big agriculture uses most of the water. So water, food supply, food's going to get more expensive probably, and so it'll be interesting to see where it all goes.
Now, I know we're all pretty bummed out about there being no water in Folsom Lake this year, but if you want to lift your spirits, you can come to the Neon Dance, which is this Friday, January 17th. Tickets will be on sale this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on the outside cafeteria stage, and also during the varsity boys basketball game until halftime. Tickets will be $8 on Wednesday and Thursday and $10 on Friday. So make sure you come and enjoy the really fun dance.
Online A to G Recovery Spring Session. An online A to G recovery program is now available for those who received a D grade in any of the following courses: English 9, 10, 11, World Studies, U.S. History, Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Earth Science, or Biology.
Career Exploration ASVAB test, January 28, 2014 at 7:45 a.m. in the Learning Center. The ASVAB Career Exploration Program can help you take steps toward finding a career that's right for you. The test is designed to help you learn more about yourself in the world of work and explore occupations. If you are interested in taking the test, come to the College and Career Center to sign up.
And now we'll go to Bryce and Kirsten for a story on the California state budget.
Good morning, Granite Bay. As you may have heard, California Governor Jerry Brown has proposed a budget of $11 billion, and $6 billion of that is going towards schools. We caught up with Mr. McGuire with some questions on how this might affect our school.
What I can say about it and what we started seeing last year and what his most recent comments on the January budget that the fiscal state of the state is that everything looks positive, and that what was projected last year in terms of more revenue coming into the state appears to be happening, and the economic picture is getting stronger in terms of jobs, and it certainly looks like the schools will continue to get more money than they have in a very long time. My speculation, and it's purely that because anything can happen between now and June 30 is, or 30 days after April, June 30 is when schools must have their budgets finalized. Whether the state does or not, totally irrelevant. Schools have to be done by the 30th. So the speculation would be based on what we started to see last year. What Governor Brown just said is that schools will see more money. A lot of that money will be earmarked towards this transition to the Common Core state standards, specifically for curriculum, for professional development, for technology. Schools will see more money for supporting at-risk students, English language learners. It it has the appearance of being one of the healthiest budgets we've had in a long, long time as it stands right now.
That was a very interesting story.
It was. I learned a lot about the California state budget.
Yeah. Sierra College scholarship opportunities. High school seniors will be able to apply for scholarships once they have applied for admission to Sierra College for the fall 2014 semester and set up their My Sierra account. Students can start this application process starting January 2nd, 2014, which has already passed, but you could still do it. So sign up.
It's been real, guys.
Well, make sure to tune in again on Thursday.
So you can see another one of these spectacular bulletins.
New improved bulletins.
Super improved.
Super improved. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Later.
Hey Grizzlies, lately there's been an epidemic around here.
Not enough Granite Bay High School students have had New Year's resolutions.
So naturally, we got the scoop.
My New Year's resolution is to become more laid back than I already am.
My New Year's resolution is to swim really fast, maybe swim, and to eat less.
To not be late to first period anymore.
My New Year's resolution is to run more because I got a pair of Nikes for Christmas, so I feel like I have to put them to good use.
My New Year's resolution is to work out and get fit.
My New Year's resolution is to work on my traps.
My New Year's resolution was to be a raw vegan, but I cheated on the first day.
I want to eat more French fries.
Okay, my New Year's resolution is to not procrastinate. My New Year's resolution is to be a better person.
For my New Year's resolution, I want to have a safe and secure and happy campus. Go Grizzlies.